are, are they starting to figure it out bit by bit? Or at least Tio? Tio seems to be the one who's most likely figured it out. Alright, so where is this truck? I'll leave us alone. Further on down. Let's keep going. Some are running from us, some are running toward us. Be in one piece, Colin, and alive. Those are the two most important parts. Wait, how far is this truck? Oh. Man, where are you guys? That kid's gonna be in some real trouble if you don't hurry up. Hey! You came. Oh, what a relief. You guys sure moved quickly. Not true. We kept you waiting a bit. Hey, mister. Have you heard any ear-shattering screams since the boy disappeared? Or maybe the sound of a moderately heavy bag of flesh falling from the cliffside and violently hitting the ground? What are you saying, little lady? Of course I haven't heard anything even remotely close to what you're asking. The good news is our sneaky child is likely still alive and well. Shall we be off then, mister? Yeah. Impressive, little lady. Her assessment was completely accurate. It's almost impossible to believe she's just a child. Her being Kitty makes perfect sense now. Still as morbid as ever, huh, Ren? Alright, where would he have gone? Did you hear that? Which way did it come from? South. Yeah, it sounded like it was coming from the direction of the police academy. Alright, let's hurry up and check it out. So he's safe then. Shiny. It's a Mirage Sepeth. Cool. Colin, you nitwit. There he is. Wait, don't go. It's a butterfly for you. He was chasing a butterfly this entire time? Sure is an adventurer, ain't he? Well, we should probably put an end to this particular adventure, wouldn't you say? Adios, no. Monster sighted. Uh-oh. Huh? This is bad. No time to think, just go. We have to keep them away from Colin. Oh, what? Wait. Ren. I said stay away from him. Everyone, please. Leave it to us, Ren. Time to clean house. I love the song. So we got a couple of wolves on our hands, huh? Crash bomb, let's go. Alright, that makes them a little less deadly. Oh, I've got battle scopes. Cool. What do we got here? Slash Wolf. This feral wolf is highly territorial. Its fighting abilities were honed in the wild. That is a ridiculous amount. What can we use? He's in the circle. Alright, Burning Heart. Oh, wow. Go for it, Lloyd. Alright, let's go for a Cross Mirage. Oh no. Alright, you know what? Crimson Gale. Hang on there, guys. Alright, you know what, let's just go ahead and give it to you. There we go. Okay, I see now. I see my mistake. Unfortunately, I don't have anything for that. You know what? Let's just nuke everything. Oh wow, 2,000 damage. Just get him, Randy. Avalon Gate. Goodbye, all my EP. There we go. You gotta level up. That could have turned out real bad. You're right, but wait, what about Renne and Colin? It's okay. Everything will be alright now. These nice people took care of all those big scary monsters for you. You can relax now, okay? Please don't cry. Wait, why are you... But I just wanted... Why are you crying? I already said nothing is going to hurt you anymore. You're... I never meant to save you. You did the right thing, Renne. Renne, are you? Moronic! How utterly, completely moronic! I just wanted to observe him. I never wanted to get involved, and yet... Why? Why did I do it? Renne. I can't pretend to know or understand your circumstances, Renne. But I think it's clear that you acted to save someone you care about. With your own two hands. And if you don't believe me, look no further than the boy crying in your arms. You pulled most of the weight here. We were basically your backup. But still, I'm glad we were here. It was an honor to help you, Renne. To help you protect what's important to you.
What's important? I don't...
Aw. Renne is going through some things. Did he doze off already?
He sure is cute when he sleeps. A pure, innocent child who doesn't know sin. He's grown so much.
Renne, you should know I just contacted his parents. They dropped whatever they were doing and are on their way now.
Is that so?
You saved his life, Renne. You, not us. I think it's only right that we introduce you to them.
Thank you, but there is no need. My name, my mere existence, I would rather you not tell them. It's unnecessary after all.
Do you really think that? Listen, Renne. It's obvious that you're something special. Girls your age aren't supposed to be able to do what you do. Your skill with that scythe, your hacking as Kitty. Your logic and analytical skills were the key to finding Colin. Honestly, it's hard to believe that someone as brilliant as you even exists in the first place. I don't think it would be an exaggeration to call what you possess true genius.
Looks like you can put that brain of yours to good use. Yes, that's the essence of who I am. I can process information and immediately make the appropriate adjustments to nearly any situation I'm placed in. My combat, hacking, doctoral dissertations, archaism control, and not to mention tea etiquette, all of it is made possible by my true essence.
Doctoral dissertations? Never mind, that's not important. What I mean to say is this. You are painfully aware of what it takes to make your dreams a reality. How could you not be with how smart you are?
I'm inclined to agree with you there. Despite how impossible something may seem, I know what is necessary to make it happen. No, that's not quite right. To be more accurate, I know how to manipulate the world into giving me whatever I want. That's my true power.
So that's how you see it. Then, what do you actually wish for? What, from the bottom of your heart, what do you want most?
Pardon?
You said it. You're the world's very own princess, one who can be granted whatever she desires. But I don't buy that. To me, you look like a lost kitten, confused about where she is and where she should go. I take that back. Maybe you actually do know where you should go. Perhaps you think there are too many obstacles standing in your way. You don't think that you can make it there. I'm right, aren't I? This is just what my intuition is telling me, so I apologize if I'm out of line or off base. But remember, we're the special support section. If we find someone in need, we want to help them to the best of our ability. That includes you, Renne. Even if we can't walk you all the way home, we can at least give you the first boost you need to overcome those obstacles. We have some experience in it ourselves.
I wasn't expecting your ability to conjure up delusions to be as equally impressive as your reasoning skills. How could someone like you possibly understand someone like me?
I can't, and I'm not pretending to. But maybe others can. People that you want nothing more than to trust and rely on. After all, there isn't just a single obstacle in your path, is there? Where's the harm in leaning on us just a little bit as you begin your climb?
You have no clue. Lloyd, the Hayworths just arrived. I'm sending them in, okay?
Wait a second, Ellie. Hey, if you want, you can hide in that closet, alright? So secretive. Alright, Ellie, you can send them in now.
Sure. We're coming in now.
My boy.
Colin.
Adios, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Where's Renne?
Well, one thing led to another, and she's hiding in the closet over there.
She's what? Why would she do that?
Feels like we're missing something. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. For as long as I may live, I will never forget what you have done for us today.
Harold deeply bowed his head in appreciation.
Please, you don't have to thank us.
Right, we're just doing our jobs. No, you don't understand the gravity of this. If you hadn't found him, Colin would be... We could have... Truly, thank you.
It's all right, honey. Everything is fine now.
Why are they... Colin? Huh? Why are Mama and Papa here? Oh, Colin.
Thank the goddess, he's okay. Don't you know how much you made Mama and Papa worry?
What do you mean? Oh, I had so much fun today. First I followed the Missy car all over the city. I made tons of new friends. When we were playing hide and seek, I thought I would hide in this big truck, but then the lights went out and it started to move. When I finally got out, I saw this yellow butterfly and started to chase it. It was so pretty. And then, wait, where's the purple girl?
Purple?
Girl? Yeah, you should have seen her. She was so strong. She was nice and smelled nice. And she had purple hair just like Papa's. What?
Excuse me, everyone. Just who is this girl that he's talking about? Well, there was a girl who offered to help us search for Colin. She might have been a tourist, but we can't be sure. She didn't tell us much about herself. I see. Thank you.
So that's what happened. I wish I could see her again. So we could play together one last time. Colin.
It looks like he went right back to sleep. He's welcome to rest here as long as he needs, Mr. Hayworth. We don't mind, honestly. You've already done so much for us. A girl with the same hair as me, though. Perhaps this was the protection of the goddess and that child.
It must be.
Excuse me, but do you know something that we don't? Well, you see...
It's okay, dear. You can tell them. They've done so much for us. It's only fair that we share our story.
You're right. The truth is, we once had a daughter. But that was more than 7 years ago.
Does that mean...
Yes, we lost her in a terrible accident. No, accident is too forgiving a word. Our daughter, we may as well have killed her ourselves.
What?
What are you saying? Eight years ago, I had just started my trading business. I was struggling to survive in Crossbow's growing cutthroat market. As a result, I took a risk investing in a company from the Calvert Republic. I racked up a very large debt in the process. So we lived out on the run with our little girl. We ran and ran and ran, but the debt collectors always caught up. No place was safe for us. It was only a matter of time before the Mafia decided to settle things once and for all. Fearing that, we entrusted our daughter to an old friend. The friends lived in the Republic, and he was someone I trusted dearly. My intention was to repay my debts and, after wiping my slate clean, return for our daughter. Luckily, with some sound advice from a reliable lawyer, we were able to crawl out of debt. I rebuilt my livelihood by using every connection at my disposal and working relentlessly. Somehow, someway, I managed to repay the entire sum in just 1 year. It meant I could finally see my daughter again. We could go back to being a family again. Or at least, that's what I thought when we returned to my friend's estate. It was gone, burned down in a fire. At that time, there was a rampant string of organized arson and burglary cases in Calvert. My friend's home was one such victim. Because it was in such a rural area, the authorities were unable and unaware and hadn't responded. And our daughter, who we entrusted to him for that year, was... We searched and searched frantically as we could, but the bodies were beyond recognition. Autopsies revealed that the fire was so intense that anyone caught in it would have perished. Our daughter, our irreplaceable treasure, was gone forever. All that remained was despair. After sending our only daughter to her death, we no longer knew what we were living for. We even thought about taking our own lives. But then, Sophia discovered she was pregnant. She was carrying our second child, Colin, the little brother our baby girl would never know. I remember this. Colin became our everything, our new reason for living. I then dedicated myself to honest trade, determined to avoid repeating past mistakes. Once Colin was born, we felt as if we could finally start over. Though, in doing that, all we were truly doing was living in denial. And not just the denial of grief from losing our daughter. We were also in denial of our guilt. The guilt we held for the sin we had committed. That is the burden we carry. Forgive me for subjecting you to all that. So that's your story.
I don't know what to say.
Fate can be a real bitch.
As our son grew older, it became uncanny how much he resembled our daughter. That's all it took. Our little boy's face brought back those pangs of guilt we tried to bury. We never should have abandoned her. How could we even let her go like we did? Families are supposed to stay together, no matter how painful things are. What kind of parent leaves their child behind? We were consumed by that regret.
And so, we resolved to look at things in a different, more optimistic light. We believed that it was through our daughter and the guidance of the goddess herself that we were blessed to have Colin. Therefore, to honor that blessing, our family must persevere and find peace. That's the only way we can repay our daughter for watching over us as she did. Believe me, we're painfully aware of how selfish it sounds, but it's all we can do.
Mr. Hayworth, it is a respectable sentiment.
Yeah, sometimes the best way to mourn someone is to move forward with them in your heart, rather than stand still. Thank you for saying so. I hope you're right. That aside, there's still something I still don't understand. The girl that helped Colin had purple hair like mine, is that right? Our late daughter also had my purple hair. Oh.
Then, yes, it's as if our little girl came down from heaven to protect Colin herself. Would you do me a favor, everyone? If you happen to see her again, could you please let us know? Please? We'd love to have the honor to meet her and to give her our sincerest thanks.
Of course. If we do see her again, we'll pass along the message. Not knowing she's right in the closet. And away they go. Alright, one sec. They left, Renne. It's okay, you can come out now.
Oh, Renne.
Hey, are you really okay with this? If you run, I'm sure you'd be able to catch up with them.
No, it's fine. It's just that one of my reasons for coming to Crossbell is gone now. So, this is fine.
I see.
But are you sure? Have you truly thought this all the way through? Ren, aren't they your...
Easy there, mademoiselle. There are some things in this world that can't so easily be fixed. You know it, I know it. This one's way out of our jurisdiction.
I know that, but...
I am inclined to agree.
Please, there's no reason to make such a sad face. Thank you, Detective. You are right. There have been obstacles blocking my way home. So thank you for removing that one.
Well, all right. Always glad to be of service.
Of course, it would be rude of me to ignore the rest of you. Thank you too, Ellie, Tio, and Randy. I promise that I'll find a way to repay you for all you've done for me. For now, I'll have to excuse myself.
Oh.
Are we really doing the right thing? Shouldn't we chase after her and...
I know, it crossed my mind too. But I don't think it's our call to make this time. What do you mean?
Is that what your intuition is saying?
No, it's nothing like that. That voice.
I think it came from the first floor. Well, I wasn't expecting you to.
Estelle? Joshua?
Hey, guys. Hey there, guys. Sorry for barging in like this. We didn't even bother to call ahead of time.
I know this might be inconvenient, but we have something urgent we need to confirm with you. Could you spare a few minutes? It shouldn't take long. Sure, I don't see why not. What's up?
Is it related to the Shwarz auction? No, actually, we had to put that one on the back burner for a bit, unfortunately. The thing is, I heard from an eyewitness that Lloyd was walking with a certain someone this afternoon.
A certain someone? A young girl with purple hair. One that was probably wearing a frilly white dress? Wait, so you're talking about...
Renne, right?
I knew it. Wait a minute. You two know her? Yeah, it's kind of a long story. We haven't seen her in months, but... I suppose it's true. She really is in Crossbell.
Huh.
Estelle, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just so relieved that my legs gave out from under me. Alright, now's not the time to be resting. I'm hunting you down, Missy, and you can't stop me.
Would you look at that? She's one popular kiddo, that's for sure.
Not to mention her rivalry with Jonah. She really knows how to make an impact.
Wait a minute. You don't mean to say that Renne is a bracer, do you? I know she's talented, but she's too young to be doing something so dangerous. No, she's not a bracer.
She's someone special to us. For the last 6 months, we've been chasing her everywhere, hoping to catch her and finally, well, become a family.
A family?
I can't even begin to imagine how all this started. Oh yeah, it's been a pretty complicated story. And since coming to Crossbell, we finally had the chance to learn the full version ourselves.
Hey now, it's not like you to get so discouraged. Weren't you the one going on about how the Hayworths story was going to be crucial in getting Renne to open up to us?
Yes, that's right. It definitely will.
The Hayworths. You mean Harold and Sophia Hayworth?
How do you guys know those names?
I was about to ask you the same.
Lloyd, it might help to fill them in on everything that happened today.
And so you just missed her. The two of you showed up right after she had left. Estelle?
I'm fine. It's just...
It's okay, Estelle.
Yeah, sorry Joshua and you guys for causing such a scene. I just don't know where to begin. Should I tell her that she wasn't abandoned? That she was loved? Or that she can finally accept the bittersweet truth facing her? A bittersweet truth?
So you knew the Hayworths story too. Yes, and the sorrow, grief, and misunderstandings that comprise it. As a result, Renne has been walking a cruel path on self-deception. By trying to replace her parents with Pottermother, she abandoned all hope of ever uncovering the truth. But maybe that's understandable. It's not uncommon for kiddos to protect themselves with psychological defenses like that.
Yes, however, she cannot move forward by relying on those. And she cannot return to her past either.
Right. And that's why we resolved to help Renne find the courage to face the truth of her past. The truth may be sorrowful, but you can feel the love buried deep within it, the warmth it carries. Because of that, we believe she could overcome it. But in the end, it looks like we don't need to tell her that ourselves. Yeah. It seemed like she came to terms with it on her own. I'm glad. Thank you, Lloyd, Special Support Section. I don't know how we can repay you. Please, don't worry about it. Renne helped us with a case, so it was the least we could do.
That's right. Then it's decided. Since our biggest obstacle is gone now, I won't be holding back anymore. You better watch out, Renne. With that out of the way, I'm going to catch you and make you part of the Bright family for sure.
There she is. Well, let's let her figure out the details for herself. If anyone can rein in that girl, it's Estelle.
Indeed, her optimism is blinding.
That's one of her strong points, trust me. There's nothing more terrifying than a wild Estelle caught up in the moment.
And don't you forget it, Buster. Guys, leave Renne to us. Lloyd, Ellie, Tio, and Randy. I'm not usually one for big formalities or anything, but let me just say thank you.
Estelle, it's fine.
He's right, Estelle.
Listen, guys, if you ever need a hand with anything, don't hesitate to call us up. It doesn't matter that you're police and we're bracers. It's not a rivalry worth keeping.
Here, here. If you ever need us, you can bet your sweet bippies we'll come running.
I'll keep that in mind. If the going gets rough, I know exactly who we're calling first. You're damn right. Afterwards, Lloyd, Estelle, and the others went over to Long Lao Tavern and Inn on East Street and bonded over dinner. Oh, I would have loved to seen some of that. The truth and finer points behind the incident that happened in the Liberal Kingdom were discussed. So they were given a recap over the Trails game, Sky Games, huh? And the SSS learned of the enigmatic organization known as the Society that Renne is affiliated with. All in all, the group shared a variety of stories and secrets well into the night, bringing the 4th day of the anniversary festival to a close. The final day, huh? Man, I'm still blown away by yesterday's conversation. How much those two have gone through, I mean.
I've heard my fair share of stories about what happened in Liberal. I would have never guessed the actual truth behind it. There is also the Society. I have heard speculation that they might even surpass the Epstein Foundation and ZCF in terms of cutting-edge technology. I am still surprised at the extent of their capabilities, however.
Yeah, honestly, it still doesn't even seem real to me. According to what Joshua said, Society's influence hasn't extended to Crossbow that much.
Perhaps it's harder for them to act under the eyes of the Empire and Republic. Intelligence personnel from both countries are probably hiding all over the place, so they wouldn't want to be caught.
Well, that definitely doesn't paint a pretty picture. A mysterious society, intelligence agencies, a massive crime syndicate. You'd be hard-pressed to find a nice picture in all of that, man.
Exactly.
Good morning. Rhymes Deliveries here. Hey, it's him. Oh, right. We met you yesterday.
From that shipping company, right?
Yes, I can't thank you enough. Good thing you ended up finding the kid. I bet his parents were freaking out. You're right about that. You ended up getting chewed out by your boss? Well, the Guardian Force was a little peeved at the late delivery. Luckily, I wasn't blamed too much by my boss. He told me to inspect the interior of the vehicle after giving me a nice punch.
Well, I imagine you are lucky to have gotten off with just that.
For sure. Oops, that's right. I didn't come here to ponder over yesterday. Got a package to deliver to you.
Huh? Is it from headquarters?
Well, I was just told that it came from as an express delivery, first thing in the morning. Here you go. Lloyd received a small package. What is this?
It's extremely tiny.
Well, my job is done. I still got more deliveries to get to, so I'll head on out. Sounds good, thank you.
Please try not to let another lost child slip into your packages again.
Trust me, lesson learned. So, who's it from? Let's see here. It says it's from Kitty.
Really? Renne.
What could it be? What could it be? What could it be? What could it be? Lloyd opened the package and removed its contents. A card with a written message accompanied by a set of jet black cards were found inside.
I'm giving you these as a thank you gift for yesterday. I intended to take a look myself, thinking there might be some neat toys there, but I'll hand them over to you. Have fun, Special Support Section.
Golden Rose card. Shwarz Auction invitations?
How in the world did she get her hands on something like this?
These bad boys are only sent to VIPs throughout Zemuria, right?
Furthermore, how did she know we were looking into the auction in the first place?
I doubt we'll ever understand her, no matter how hard we try. More importantly, are these cards the real deal?
I would hope so. They certainly give off a luxurious feeling, so I think there's a good chance they are. A seal of a golden rose. It even uses real gold leaf.
The event starts at 7 tonight at Speaker Hartman's mansion in Michelin, yeah? Hey guys, I know the chief warned us not to mess with this, but...
No need to finish, Lloyd.
I'm not one to ignore a lady's generosity.
It is lucky the chief had another meeting today.
Everyone, are you sure about this? I didn't mean for my stubbornness to drag you guys along with me.
Don't get me wrong. From a certain perspective, I'm more interested in the auction than you. After all, it seems it's where people from my sphere of life are gathering. I, too, am genuinely curious about this auction. I would like to investigate those neat toys that Renne mentioned in the letter.
Well, I'm just interested in seeing if this grand spiffy party can live up to the hype. After all, who am I to turn down a night of food, drinking, conversing with the lovely high-class ladies? No way we can ignore this, huh? Everyone, today's the final day of the festival. Let's do our work until noon, then head over to the Harbor District's boarding dock. How will we sneak into the auction? Try to think about that on the way to Michelin.
Yes, understood.
Well, let's go ahead and knock out these support requests, eh? Right, we should check the terminal to see if it's been updated with any new ones. Oh boy. Do I have anything to report? Nope. Alright, what do we got? Urgent request from City Hall. There's a serious matter at City Hall I would like to discuss in private. I am requesting the SSS to come see me quickly. Chief Clip, General Affairs, 2nd Division. And Maine's Monster, path, huh? Dangerous monster Grand Mole has been sighted in the tunnel of Maine's Mountain Path. It has deadly poisonous claws. Be prepared to resist poison. Got it.